How Jackson became the first and only president to eliminate the U.S. debt. Chapter 1. A man of steel and stubbornness. Andrew Jackson wasn't like other presidents. He was tough as nails, with a wild past fighting in duels, leading armies, and even surviving an assassination attempt. But his biggest battle wasn't against a person, it was against debt. When Jackson became president in 1829, the U.S. owed millions of dollars to other countries. Banks and wealthy businessmen controlled the money, and Jackson hated that. "The people's money should belong to the people," he declared. Chapter 2. The bank war. Jackson had a nemesis, the Second Bank of the United States. This powerful bank loaned money to the government with interest. Jackson thought it was unfair. "It's making rich men richer while regular folks suffer," he argued. His advisors warned him, "Fighting the bank will ruin the economy." But Jackson didn't back down. He vetoed the bank's renewal and moved America's money to smaller state banks. Chaos erupted. Prices swung wildly, and people panicked. But Jackson stayed firm. Chapter 3. The impossible victory. Jackson had a wild plan. Sell land to pay off the debt. The U.S. was expanding west, and settlers bought land cheaply. Jackson used every penny to crush the debt. Then, in 1835, the impossible happened. The U.S. debt hit zero. For the first and only time in history, America owed nothing to anyone. Jackson grinned. "I told you we could do it." Chapter 4. The cost of winning. But victory came at a price. Without debt, the government had no cushion. Soon, an economic crisis hit, and debt returned. Later presidents never repeated Jackson's feat. Epilogue. The legend lives on. Was Jackson a hero or a reckless fighter? Historians still debate. But one thing's certain, he's the only president who ever paid off the entire national debt. And that's a story worth remembering. The end. Why you'll remember this story: action, duels, bank battles, and a president who never quit. Surprise. Who knew a president ever paid off all U.S. debt? Lesson. Big wins sometimes come with big risks. Now you know the tale of the only U.S. president who left America debt-free, even if it was just for a moment.